Hello friends, it's me, Megan, and I'm Jessie. Megan, notice anything different? Nope. Look again. No, I'm still not noticing anything different. Megan, I got new shoes. Can't you tell? Oh, really? They look exactly like your old shoes. Well, they are the same kind of shoes, but they're new. Oh, very cool. In today's Bible story, God promised to give his people a new covenant. What's a covenant? A covenant is, it's a promise or agreement. The new covenant God was going to give his people was not like the old covenant. This one would be new and better. Listen to this story.
Jeremiah was a priest. One day, God told Jeremiah, "I knew you before I made you. Before you were born, I picked you to do very special things." God wanted Jeremiah to be a prophet. Being a prophet was a big job. Jeremiah would have to listen to God and tell people what God said. Jeremiah said, "Oh no, God, I am too young for this job. I am just a boy." "Do not be afraid," said God. "I will be with you and I will take care of you."
God's message for the people of Judah had bad news. I will punish the people because they have disobeyed me. But God's message had good news too. After the people are punished, I will help them. I will make them strong again.
God's people in Judah kept breaking his laws. This was bad news because God had made a covenant or agreement with his people. The agreement said that if God's people obeyed him, God would bless them. But the people did not obey, so God would punish them for their sin. The people would lose everything they had. They would even become servants of their enemies.
Jeremiah said that because of sin, people's hearts are tricky. People's hearts fool them into thinking they are very good when they are not. They trick people into wanting things or doing things that God does not want for them. But God had a plan to change people's hearts. God promised to make a new covenant, an even better agreement. In the new covenant, God was going to put his law in their hearts.
He would give the people power to obey him. God said, "I will forgive their wrongdoing and never again remember their sin." Jeremiah spoke God's message, and his friend Baruch wrote it on a scroll. When the king of Judah heard the message, he tore the scroll into pieces and burned them up in a fire. God told Jeremiah to make another scroll, just like the first. Jeremiah told the king, "God is going to punish you, your family, and your leaders for doing wrong things. God warned you, but you did not listen."
Jeremiah said that God was going to forgive sin and change people's hearts. Jesus made these words come true. God forgives our sin when we trust in his son, Jesus. Jesus died on the cross to take away our sin. He changes us and gives us power through his Spirit to obey him.